Hi guys, welcome to another video. In today's video we're just making dinner, a whole complete dinner, so stay tuned. I am starting by soaking bamboo wooden skewers in water for a minimum of 30 minutes or until the time I am ready to use them. I do this so that the wooden skewers will not get burnt. I'll set that aside and start blooming the yeast. This will take around 5 minutes. While the yeast blooms, I'm adding 3 cups of flour and salt and a little bit of oil. By the time I am done with this step, the yeast will be ready for use. I've just mixed everything together and now I'm adding in the bloomed yeast. I'll knead the dough using warm water, then set it aside to proof. I'm starting by roasting raw sunflower seeds. I'll use this for later. Meanwhile, I am prepping other ingredients that I will need beforehand. So I'll be using some mushroom as I am making creamy mushroom. The sunflower seeds are ready. I'll just set this aside and then continue on the mushrooms. I'll wash and pat them dry, then thinly slice them. Once that is done, I'll set it aside, then start on the onion and 2 cloves of garlic. Thinly chop them. I'll set this aside, then start working on 2 carrots. This is for the coleslaw. I am just prepping everything for all the meals that I'll be making today. Right now I am chopping some onions. I'll be using 2 types, the spring onion and the red onion. I'll also use dhania, ginger and garlic for this next meal. I am making the Kofta Kebab. It's a Lebanese cuisine and I really love, so finely chop everything together. The onions are doing a number on me. I'm mincing everything together because I want them to be as fine as possible. I'll set that aside, then start on the mushrooms. I'm adding 1 teaspoon of cooking oil and 2 teaspoons of butter to this recipe. I'm stir frying the onions until they are nice and translucent before adding the mushrooms. Meanwhile, I want to start on the potatoes. I'm just going to peel them and dice them into potato wedges because I'm also making some potato wedges. I'm then adding the mushrooms. I'll let them cook until all the water has evaporated, much like cooking meat. I'm going to add in 1 extra tablespoon of butter just to make it extra creamy. I'm adding a little bit of salt. Adding half a tablespoon of flour, all-purpose flour, and then give it a good stir. Then adding about half a cup of cooking cream. This time I'm using the bio cooking cream. After about 1 minute, I'm adding in a little bit of dhania, then give it a good stir. And the mushroom sauce is ready, the creamy mushroom is ready. I'll set this aside, then move on to the next meal. The dough is ready, it has doubled in size. This is what I started with in the beginning. So by this time it has proofed, so I'll just knead it a little bit, then start working on it. I am making pita bread. It's such a nice accompaniment. It's like an elevated chapati. So I'll just divide this into equal portions. This will give me around 8 to 9 pita breads. Now that I have the equal portions, I'll just shape them into a ball, just like chapati, but then this one we're not adding any oil or anything, it's just dry like that. Once we have everything ready, I'll start by preheating the pan. In the meantime, I am rolling out one of the balls that I had prepared into a thin chapati-like shaped dough. So you want it to be as flat as possible but not too thin, just like how you would roll your chapatis. Once you place it on the pan, it will start to puff up, really puff up. This way it's making some pockets which you can use later. I'll do this until everything is complete. With the second meal out of the way, I'm now removing the skewers from the water pool, drying up the rack, then drying up the potatoes before seasoning them. I want to prep this so that we can have them in the oven as we prepare the other dishes. For the potato wedges seasoning, I am using black pepper, turmeric, some oregano, and a little bit of salt. I'll just toss it around and add a little bit of oil, then continue tossing it around until every wedge is fully coated. The potato wedges look nice. I'm just setting aside the pita bread that we've made in an enclosed tortilla container to make sure that they are still warm. I'm also aligning the potato wedges so that they are in single form. To make the kofta kebab, I'm adding minced meat to the onion, dhania, garlic and ginger mixture that I had made earlier. Then adding a little bit of seasoning, which is paprika, mixed herbs, coriander, a little bit of pepper, and a little bit of salt. Then I'm going to mix them until everything is nicely blended. Using the wooden skewers that I had prepped earlier, I'm just taking a nice portion and squeezing it on the skewer while pressing it down because I want it to be flat. I'll do this for all the skewers until all the mixture is used up. I almost forgot to line the rack with a little bit of oil to avoid sticking. Good thing I remembered on time. Now this is ready to go in the oven. I'm just preheating the oven at around 190-200 degrees for around 10 minutes. It's now ready. I'll put this and bake for around 40 minutes. In between, I will flip it. We'll then start on the coleslaw. I'm just going to make a simple coleslaw which has carrots and cabbage. Once the carrot and the cabbage have properly mixed, I'm adding in a little bit of black pepper and a little bit of salt, then around 3 to 4 tablespoons of mayo. Then give it a good mix and add a little bit of vinegar. Set this aside, then start working on the cucumber salad. For the salad, it has cucumber, of course, lettuce, a little bit of tomatoes, a little bit of onion, and a lot of avocado. Since we have avocado in season, we're going to have plenty of avocado recipes in the near future. Been about 20 minutes since I put everything in the oven, so I'll just flip everything on the other side so that it grills nicely on both sides, and also toss the potatoes so that they're nice and even. finish off the salad, I'm adding a little bit of dhania and squeezing 1 lemon to it. Once everything is nice and mixed, I am finally adding the roasted sunflower seeds to the salad. And now to almost the last bit, I am making a chili dip, just 2 chilies and 1 whole lemon and a little bit of salt, because hey, a good meal is not complete without some chilies. And now to top it all, the last bit, I'm making a fruit salad. I always do this the last so that the fruits can be served fresh. The kofta, kebab and the potato wedges are now ready. I'll just remove them and plate them. Everything is now nice and ready, so for dinner I am serving some fresh fruit salad, coleslaw, kofta kebab, pita bread, potato wedges, the chili dip, our cucumber salad and the creamy mushroom. So this is what we had for dinner. If you would love to see such videos, let me know your thoughts in the comment below. I'll see you guys in the next one. And yes, this is how I plate mine. I just created a wrap and everything else is on the side. That's how dinner went, guys. I'll see you guys in the next video. Remember to subscribe if you haven't, turn on the notification bell, like the video if you enjoyed it. Until next time, bye.